Hundreds of teens flooding into downtown Chicago tonight, smashing car windows, trying to get into Millennium Park, prompting a major police response. Within the past few minutes, shots were fired near the corner of Madison and Michigan. Now, we had a news crew on the scene, but they had to move because of safety concerns. I was there a little bit earlier, about an hour and a half ago, and saw police escorting tourists and visitors to their cars in the Millennium Park parking garage. The crowd was trying to get into Millennium Park, but there are checkpoints that are not allowing anyone under the age of 21 who's not with an adult to get in. So they're massing across the street on the other side of Michigan Avenue. I spoke to a woman whose car was smashed by people jumping on the windshield. She says the crowd began beating her husband as he sat in the driver's seat. He's now been sent to Northwestern Memorial Hospital.
You know, in Chicago, the reason why you can't have nice stuff is this. That's the reason why you can't have nice stuff. Because you're too busy tearing stuff apart, stealing stuff, whatever, and then blaming the companies or whatever for leaving. They're at fault for leaving us. We ought to be able to have jobs in our area and, shop in our area. No, you mean steal in your area. And no, these companies, man, they're done. They're like Walmart. They're like, you know what? We've been here for going on 20 years, and we're not making no money, so we're done. We're gone. We are gone. And yeah, you guys are out there the very next day just tearing stuff up, jumping on cars, smashing out windows, whatever, shooting people. Yeah. You are your own problem. When are you going to see this? When are you going to understand that? Again, if you want a better life, fix it. Clean it up. Stop tearing stuff up. You're making it worse. You're making it worse for yourself. Ain't nobody going to give you nothing. Well, they actually do. A lot of people, they give them stuff. They give them whatever, man. But they don't care about that. They don't care about what they're given, because if you're given something that you don't work for, you hold it in much less value than what you would if you worked for it. But hey guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks.
I also talked to a woman, a Chicago native, who was appalled by what she saw.
What I see out here is completely ludicrous, to be honest with you. I'm appalled at what I see. I'm from Chicago, and I understand kids having a good time, but this is simply bad parenting. You have to do better as parents. Our kids should not be out here. Where are their parents at? That's my question.
And do I agree with her? I agree with her 100%. And the thing is, man, the parents, man, they can't teach the kids not to do that, not to go out there and tear stuff up, not to riot, not to steal, because they don't know no better themselves. You can't teach something you don't know.
32's Nate Rogers is on Michigan Avenue in a protective position. Nate, can you tell us what you see right now?
Yeah, that's right, Dane. As you just mentioned, we're downtown on Michigan and Randolph. I'm actually probably a block away from a lot of where the chaos has originated. Right now, Chicago police are trying to clear Michigan Avenue, at least from Randolph until maybe 3 or 4 blocks south on Michigan. Very active scene indeed. Hundreds of officers working this investigation. There are reports, unconfirmed by Chicago police, of multiple people shot at Michigan and Washington, also Michigan and Wabash. The Chicago Fire Department, we're told, is here along with paramedics and Chicago SWAT teams, all assisting in this investigation. Now, the chaos here downtown began or erupted just before 8 p.m. Several hundred young people traveling in groups, kids seen jumping barricades into Millennium Park, also jumping on top of cars. Other reports indicated large groups trying to force their way into the Art Institute. This appears to be one of those teen takeovers that we saw last year, publicized widely on social media, attracting thousands into the downtown area as well as to Chicago area beaches. The teens are seen with their cell phones out, Bluetooth music speakers blasting, dancing while recording videos, hoping that they'll go viral. Now, I'm back out here live really just within the last 10 minutes or so ago, my photographer and I, Raphael, we heard at least 4 gunshots while we were standing at Michigan and Washington. We ran along with another TV news crew just to get to safety. Maybe 5 minutes after that, we heard even more gunshots. And so right now, Chicago police are trying to clear this area. If you can see from where I'm standing right now, gridlock traffic indeed. I mean, Chicago police here in great numbers, along with the Chicago Fire Department, paramedics. We understand that SWAT teams are here as well. A lot of folks are being rerouted to nearby public transportation just so they can get home. We also have seen police trying to escort tourists back into their hotels. Chicago police working right now to get a handle on all of this. We haven't received any updated information on if there have been any victims associated with any of this. That is the latest here in downtown Chicago. Nate Rogers, Fox 32, Chicago.
Nate, just to clarify, I want to ask you quickly, you're standing at the corner of Michigan and Randolph. Is Michigan Avenue shut down right now?
Yes, sir, at least from our vantage point, Dane. But keep in mind, Michigan and Randolph is probably 500 feet from where I am. I'm a little bit further into, closer back towards the lake, if you will. We really just had to get out of the way because the teens were running, officers were running. From our vantage point, you can't even, I don't even think there's traffic flowing along Michigan Avenue because the cars are stopped right now.
Yeah, it looks from that shot as though at least Michigan Avenue has been shut down. Nate, stay safe. Thank you.
For God's sake, nobody's safe in Chicago. Nobody's safe. Man, now the press, nobody. Nobody's safe. And the thing is, man, they don't understand why. Nobody wants to be there. They don't understand why. Walmart's going. Other companies, man, they don't want to move in. Why crime is so bad? They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get it. And that is really what the problem is, man. Again, if you can't see what the problem is, if you can't really be honest with yourself and pay attention and say, you know what? Yeah, we need more police. We're going about this the wrong way. We're going about this the wrong way. We don't need to have leniency for certain crimes. We don't. And again, man, unless people start seeing that, they're not going to find a solution. Because again, they're overlooking the problem. They don't see what the problem is. And if you can't see the problem, you can't see the solution. You son of a